Hey, Shirley, this is Squirrely. You got your ears on.
And poor Squirrely, this is Shirley. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Shirley, I heard you talking to that Southside bushy tail, and you sound like a girl I'd like to know real well. Hey, Shirley, the handle's Squirrely, and how about channel hopping round a spell?
Well, Squirrely, this is Shirley. Are you running barefoot over there?
10-4, Shirley. This is Squirrely. Girl, you know I'm strictly legal on the air. And I just gotta see you when the sun goes down. So don't you try to give me no CB runaround. Come on, Shirley, talk to Squirrely. I can't wait to eyeball you around. Shirley, girl, I think I'm going nuts over you. If you go 10-7, I don't know what I'll do. All I need is just a solid 10-2 from you to be at your 10-20 in an hour or two. How about a radio check?
You got the radio check.
What am I putting on your meter, Skater?
I'll never tell.
Breaker, breaker.
Come on, Breaker.
I'm looking for a westbound.
You got a southbound.
But good buddy, I wanted a westbound.
Well, I guess it's just gonna be one of them days.
Hey, Shirley, this is Squirrely. Do you dig what I say?
10-4, Squirrely. This is Shirley. Ooh, I read you okay, you bushy tail rascal.
Well, Shirley, get your best fur and fix up your hair. Manicure your fingernails and I'll be right there. Hey, Shirley, tonight, old Squirrely is gonna take you dancing everywhere. And I'm gone.
Breaker, Breaker.
Come on there, Breaker.
Do you know where I can find Eucalyptus Street?
Let's see now. Eucalyptus. Can you spell that for me, please?
Sure. Eucalyptus. I'll forget it. I'll just get the directions to Oak Street. If you don't mind.
So honey, another day without you. Honeybee, oh honeybee, I need you so. 'Cause I can't last another day without you. Used to be when my two-way was a new machine. I would talk for hours and no one would reply to anything. Oh, endlessly I would talk until suddenly one day she said, go ahead, go ahead. So honeybee, please answer me on the radio, 'cause I can't last another day without you. Honeybee, oh honeybee, I need you so. 'Cause I can't last another day without you. No, I can't last another day without you.
Come on, CB baby. Bring it on, you got me crazy. Come on, and I don't mean maybe. Bring it on, CB baby. Let's talk a little sweet talk, baby. Let's walk a little sweet walk, baby. Give me a break and I can shake, baby. 'Cause all I wanna do is take you home while the moon is shining bright, I just wanna hear your love tonight, So come on, and I don't mean maybe. Bring it on, crazy, crazy. Early in the morning, I want your love. The sun goes down, I gotta have your love. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on, see me, baby. Oh yeah. Love you, girl. Come on, see me, baby. Come on, see me, baby. Bring it on, you got me crazy. Early in the morning, I want your love. The sun goes down, I gotta have your love. Oh yeah. Ooh, girl, yeah. Oh yeah. Come on, see me, baby. While the moon is shining bright, I just wanna hear your love tonight, So come on, see me, baby. Bring it on, crazy. Let's talk a little sweet talk, baby. Ooh, let's walk a little sweet walk, baby. Give me a break and I can shake, baby. 'Cause all I wanna do is hold you tight.
Everybody is somebody in our CB world. Ain't nobody in our CB world. You can call your name and stake your claim in the Handel's Hall of Fame. 'Cause everybody is somebody when you got you a CB name. Show me another place, here or outer space, you're never lonely again. Where a bug can call a Mac or even piggyback right behind a friend. You can say what's on your mind, tell the day or time, talk to an angel girl. 'Cause everybody is somebody in the CB world. Everybody is somebody in our CB world. Ain't nobody in our CB world. You can call your name, stake your claim in the Handel's Hall of Fame. 'Cause everybody is somebody in the great CB game. In the night or in the sun, you can find someone to tell your troubles to. If your color's white or black, they always call you back just to talk to you. And if your hair is short or long, you can get along from granddads to little girls. 'Cause everybody is somebody in the CB world. Everybody is somebody in our CB world. Ain't nobody in our CB world. You can call your name, stake your claim in the Handel's Hall of Fame. 'Cause then you're somebody when you got you a CB name. I said everybody is somebody in our CB world. Ain't nobody in our CB world. You can call your name, stake your claim in the Handel's Hall of Fame.
Now everything seemed alright last night, don't know what went wrong. But all day long today, hey, I've been singing this sad song. I say, hey, good and muddy, now where's my baby? I want her back and I don't mean maybe. Now, hey, good and muddy, better watch yourself. Do your messing with somebody else. And that CB talking dog he used to call a friend of mine. But when I catch him, yeah, he'll be calling on Crisis Channel 9. I say, hey, good and buddy, now where's my baby? You've been dogging the wrong old lady. Hey, good and buddy, now it ain't funny, trying to steal a good man's honey. Now I don't know what made her want to go with him and leave me. I guess it doesn't matter too much any old way. But when I find my old beer drinking buddy, you best believe me, I have a word or two or three or more I'm gonna say. Now if you can't trust an old sea beer, say who you gonna trust? And if you can't leave your lady alone, is she really worth the fuss? Anyway, hey, good and buddy, now where's my baby? The deal you're doing is more than shady. Say, hey, good and buddy, now mercy sakes, you're heading for one bad mistake. Let me run through one more time how it's supposed to be. Now you're supposed to be my best friend, and she's supposed to be with me. Now, hey, good and buddy, say, where's my baby? I want her back and I don't mean maybe. Now, hey, good and buddy, better watch yourself. Do your messing with somebody else. Now, I don't know what made her want to go with him and leave me. I guess it doesn't matter too much any whole way. But when I find my whole beer drinking buddy, you best believe me, I have a word or two or three or more I'm gonna say. Say, hey, good and buddy, where's my baby? I want her back, and I don't mean maybe. Now I don't know what made her want to go with him and leave me. Guess it doesn't matter too much any whole way. But when I find my old beer drinking buddy, you best believe me.
Sometimes out on the highway with my trusty CB on, I lay out a while, play a little game. I back off to round 55 and keep the bears at bay while I listen to the Handle Hall of Fame. There's Fatso, Ratso, Swinging Door, Bad Luck and Dirty Dog, Lucky Jim and Texas Slim, Poor Boy and Hollow Log. There's Desert Pete and Easy Street, even Miss Calamity Jane. They're all there together in the Handle Hall of Fame. Well, there's Ruby Red, Diamond Ted, and half the Gold Dust Twins, Rhinestone Joe, Rodeo, and here we go again. With a hat rack, hardtack, smokestack, quarterback, now the old refrain. They're all charter members in the Handle Hall of Fame. Well, there's Top Hat, Bobcat, Diplomat, $3 and a little toot. Rough and Ready, Slow and Steady, Highball and Hot Pursuit. There's Peter Pan, Rifleman, Sweet Sue and Sugar Cane. It's that CB Serenade, the Handle Hall of Fame. Here comes old Buster, Duster, Custer, must have been at least one more. Nightlight, bullfight, do-right, uptight, even pinafore. Well, there's Checkmate, Fast Freight, Roller Skate, John Boy and Hurricane. To sing it all together, it's the Handle Hall of Fame. Well, there's Small Fry, War Cry, Blue Eyes, Jimbo, Tallahassee Earl, Lodestone, Cyclone, Jawbone, Two-Tone, Sweet Thing, Flower Girl. Well, there's Catbird, Blackbird, Railbird, Jailbird, Outlaw, and No Name. A few members in good standing of the Handle Hall of Fame. Come in, Shotgun, Hot Bun, Salty Dog Beer, John and Mother's Son. Sweet Meat, Bo Peep, Lovers, Leap Top Drawer, and good clean fun. Well, there's Playground, Foxhound, Homeward Bound, now everybody sing. Put them all together, it's the Handle Hall of Fame. Well, there's Corncob, Heartthrob, Thingamabob, One Way and Getting Worse. Lucky Seven, Almost Heaven, and only one more verse. There's Speedball, Catcall, Brick Wall, Dance Hall, who you gonna blame for all this CB10-4 stuff, the Handle Hall of Fame. Well, there's Bozo, Banjo, Gumbo, Dumbo, Blue Jay, and Miss Muff. Highbrow, Milk Cow, anyhow, I've had about enough. Well, there's Sundance, Last Chance, True Romance, Blue Fox, and Lois Lane. Now started from the top again, the Handle Hall of Fame. Here comes old Fatso, Ratso, Swinging Door, Bad Luck and Dirty Dog, Lucky Jim and Texas Slim, Poor Boy and Hollow Log. Well, there's Desert Pete and Easy Street, even Miss Calamity Jane. They're all there together in the
I've got those front door, back door, hey hey good buddy, listening CB Blues. From Ocracoke and Roanoke to the California shores, I've been driving this Mack cross country and back for 20 years or more. In all that time I've never heard one thing that near compares to all this doggone CB talk that's cluttering up my air. Now it's 10-4 this and Roger that and Smokey's on the loose. Then breaker, breaker, there's a picture taker. Hey, come in, Mother Goose. Guess I'm just an old dog, can't get used to something new. I've got those front door, back door, hey good buddy, listening CB Blues. Now back a ways in the good old days, I just sit up in my cab and cruise along with my CB on, relaxing down the slab. But now I swear it sounds like half the whole world's out there too. I've got those front door, back door, hey good buddy, listening CB Blues. Yeah, it's hey retriever, there's a double beaver in a ragtop Chevrolet. Put the hammer down, there ain't a bear around. Back it off now, mercy sakes. That convoy talk is everywhere. Tell me what's a man to do? I've got those front door, back door, hey good buddy, listening CB Blues. One winter day near Santa Fe, I was feeling mighty raw. I'd had enough of that CB stuff, so I turned the darn thing off. I swear it wasn't 15 minutes for the bears nailed you know who. I've got those front door, back door, hey good buddy, listening CB Blues. Now it's what's your 20 rocking chair? I-40, westward bound. Seen a bear in the air, negatory chair, there ain't a honey tree around. You know I can't find a single soul today who shares my views. I've got those front door, back door, hey good buddy, listening CB Blues. Yeah, if you can't beat 'em, join up. Do some modulating too and lose those front door, back door, hey good buddy, listening CB Blues. And lose those front door, back door, hey good buddy, listening CB Blues.
This midnight special's been a million red-eyed miles, hauling everything that I could find. And this old truck jockey's been a mighty lonely man, listening to those 18 wheels unwind. But that's all over now since I got this CB. I kind of hate to see a long haul end. It talks to me constantly while all the miles fly by, and I ain't gonna be lonely again. Now, where's old Smokey? Hey, good buddy, how's the road up there? I get it all from my old CB friend. I keep on time and miss the scales and know what's going on, and I ain't ever gonna be lonely again. Well, hey, good woman, you're the lover of my life. I wouldn't want this thing we've got to end, but most of my time is spent somewhere out on the road, and I don't want to be lonely again. So hang on, woman, I'll be back and likely safe and sound, with the CB watching for me round the bend. With your loving and it's sweet talking, I'm gonna be alright.
Once when L.J. come home on furlough from the Army, he went down to a radio shack and bought him what he called a CB radio. And he bought him a great big aerial that had big long prongs what stuck out every which way, and he put it up high on a pole. And when he tied this wire from this aerial down to that CB radio of his'n, he could talk back and forth to the fellers on the radio station. He said that CBs was catching on with truck drivers and just about everybody, and that we ought to learn how to use it. Well, after L.J. had gone back to the service for a spell, we got to wondering about how the war was going, and we wondered where L.J. might be fighting at and all like that, so we decided that we maybe ought to turn on that CB radio and see if we could hear some news on it. Well, L.J.'s mama and Granny and Grandpa got their chairs and scooted up real close to that CB radio so they could hear real good, you know, and then I turned that thing on. I turned it to every station on that CB radio, and there weren't no news on nary station. There weren't even no good country music on it. And Grandpa said he'd watched L.J. play that CB radio, and for me to push that button on that microphone and tell one of them fellers to give me the news, and maybe he would. Well, I turned it to station number 7, and this feller was saying, "Breaker 7, Breaker 7. Anybody got ears on this fireball? How about it?" Well, I pushed that button down, and I said, "Hey there! You hear me?" He said, 10-4, 10-4. The fireball's got you. What's your handle? Come on. I told him my handle come on the axe. He said, 10-4, 10-4, axe, old buddy. How do you copy fireball? Well, Mama got her pencil and tablet and said it was F-I-R-E-B-A-L-L. So I pushed that button and said, F-I-R-E-B-A-L-L. How's that? He said, 10-4, 10-4, Roger, old buddy. How about your 20? Well, I told him my name weren't Roger. I didn't have no 20. I told him I ain't even got a 10. I told him what we wanted was some news on this fireball station. He said, well, I'm driving a helicopter, and I'm trying out a new big gun, so I took the old ground plane down. I put some boots on it for some more juice, how about it? Now, Grandpa didn't catch that, and I said it sounded to me like that he said he was driving a helicopter, and he had shot a plane on the ground with this big gun of his, and that he had his boots full of juice. Well, Grandpa said that sounds just like Vietnam, the place L.J.'s been telling me about. Well, I asked him if he'd seen L.J., and if he had, to make sure he didn't drink too much of that juice that he had around his boots. Then he says, what kind of rig y'all got? Well, I told him the only rig we had was an old buggy. It was down in the barn, and that he had a wheel off of it, and that we hadn't used it none since a mule had died. He wanted to know then if I was base or mobile. Well, I didn't know what he meant by that, so I told him that we was mostly Baptists and Democrats up there on the ridge. He said, I take it by that y'all must be bootlegging a little bit. Now, that made me mad, because it weren't none of his business if we was or not, and I told him to hush up. He'd have every revenue in the state down on us. Then he said, 10-4, 10-4, axe, old buddy. I'm going to pass along all them good numbers to you, and I'm going to clear this old channel. Well, I figured out right there he was in this lottery and numbers racket. And I told him I didn't want him sending me no numbers, and I'd appreciate it if he didn't get L.J. mixed up in it either. Then I turned to this station number 19, and we heard the awfulest story we ever witnessed in our life. There was this Texas bandit a-talking to a jackrabbit of all things. And they said that there was bears crawling all over the place. And there was this man at 103 out taking pictures, and then somebody yelled that a bear got him. And about that time, Granny started yelling and squalling because there wasn't nobody out there to help that poor old man that was out taking pictures. And then Grandpa said it's a sin and a crime to have this much crime on the radio, and we ought to turn it off. So I did. Now, L.J.'s mama was still concerned about L.J. and said, I sure hope he wasn't in that plane that fireball fella shot down with his helicopter. Well, I told her if L.J. had quit running around with that fireball feller and drinking that juice out of his boots, he wouldn't get in such bodacious messes.
I'd been driving for 4 days and 4 nights, all alone. Through this old snow and up these old mountains just to get back home. And I remember calling on my CB all around, left and right. But I'm sure not a single voice ever heard me on this night. My old 18 wheels, all they were safely humming, soft and low. But then, just one turn, I guess it was covered with the snow. And all I ever heard was a 1,000-foot fall. And as I awoke, oh my God, I heard a stranger call. The night I talked to the Lord on my CB radio, I thought my time had finally come for me to go. My soul was gone, I'd never see home again, home again. But I'm here just because I talked to him. Well, it must have been about 3 days later, an old man told me he'd heard a call. He said it come from over 50 miles away, nearly blew his speaker off the wall. And it told me how his soul was trembling when he heard the voice say, 15 miles just south of town, there's a good man, a trucking man, and his rig is down. The night I talked to the Lord on my CB radio, I thought my time had finally come for me to go. My soul was gone, and I'd never see home again. And I'm here just because I talked to him. Yeah, I know I'm here just because I talked to him.